everyone, it's Hannah Fletcher and welcome back to Shared News. We are going to get into our pop culture recap, but before we do so, make sure that you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. Now let's get into it. First of all, I want to kick it off and talk about Miss Taylor Swift. Now, Taylor obviously has been on this Eras tour for quite some time now, but this girl is just giving back, and honestly, I love to see this. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but she's given over $55 million in bonuses to every single person who has worked on this massive Eras tour. Now, keep in mind, she is also playing 6 shows in Los Angeles. They're all sold out at the SoFi Stadium, which is amazing. I mean, I can't even fathom and wrap my head around that. The fact that she has 6 shows in LA is just incredible. I mean, congratulations to Taylor for that huge accomplishment. But one of the other things that she's making headlines for is the fact that she gifted her truckers $100,000 each just before she arrived at her Santa Clara spot this past weekend. So she gave each truck driver $100,000. That is a huge bonus. That is amazing. I mean, the girl's just being so charitable, and you can just tell that it's completely out of the goodness of her heart. You can tell that there is nothing that Taylor loves more than the support, obviously, from her fans. But now, I mean, the fact that her crew is being so supportive, I cannot stress to you guys how much I love to see headlines like this. I love to see the fact that we see somebody in Taylor's position. I mean, she is arguably like one of the biggest performers in the industry, and for her to be able to turn around and to give back to her crew and give them such lucrative rewards like this, I think it's incredible. And keep in mind too, she also is performing a 44-song set list every single time she's performing for her show, which I think is amazing. I don't know how the heck she is keeping herself so strong. I want to know her regimen and her routine. I hope one day we get some insight to that, because I just imagine that this girl is on vocal rest, pounding vitamin C, and just, oh my goodness, that has got to be such a workout. But I know how intense that has to be. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? If you have 44 songs that you know are guaranteed hits, that's, again, just incredible. And the girl is so young too. I mean, goodness gracious. She's also going to Europe, Asia, and Australia for tour in 2024 as well. That was just announced. And I'm sure that they are going to receive the Eras tour just as well as it's being received here. Now, another thing that happened with Taylor Swift this week is during the performance of her very infamous song, 22, which I feel like every person plays when they turn 22. I know I did. I know all of my friends did. She gifted Kobe Bryant's daughter, Bianca, with a black hat, and this black hat is symbolic. She gifts this during every performance, and Vanessa Bryant, who was obviously married to Kobe Bryant, wore a denim jacket with the word Swiftie on the back of it, and there was also a photo of Taylor with the late Kobe at her 1989 World Tour back in 2015, and the jacket also featured words saying, quote, "Say you'll remember me," which is obviously a line from the song Wildest Dreams, and this was all enclosed in a heart. The fact that she was able to gift Bianca with the hat, I think that's remarkable and so nostalgic. And I know that 6-year-old little girl loved it so much. And obviously Vanessa was very excited about this, as well as her daughter Natalia. And they took to their Instagram in order to just post out the wazoo. They were posting photos and stories and so much love for Taylor Swift. It's evident that this Bryant family just loves Taylor Swift so much. And it's obvious that Taylor loves them as well. So again, great headlines for Taylor this week. I love her heart, and I just love the connection that she has with her fan base. This girl, I am so proud of her. I love her. Next up, we have the Kardashians. All right, so this is a fun rundown of what the Kardashians have been up to this week. So let's kick it off with Kim. Kim's hair is now blonde. As we know, Barbie is just sweeping the box office. This movie is about to hit $1 billion, and which is amazing. What a way to get people back into the box office. And now Kim is debuting her brand new blonde hairdo. Okay, so she's debuting it on Instagram, and she debuted it on her story. She posted a photo where she looked very much like Barbie, and she was wearing a matching pink Skims set. It's a 2-piece set. In the video, she said, quote, "You know I love pink, and so does everyone else right now. If you've seen the Barbie movie, which I am obsessed with, how cute is a Barbie moment with blonde hair?" Now, I don't know how Kim has the ability to pull off like pretty much any hair color. I've seen this girl go from black hair to blonde hair, back to black. But I feel like she's definitely played a game of tennis with the hair colors, but she just looks so good blonde. I really do like her blonde, and different shades of it too. This one definitely looked more like a more yellow, I don't know hair terminology, so help me out in the comments, but this hairdo is definitely more of a yellow blonde as opposed to what she's been rocking, which is obviously, if you guys watched the latest season of the Kardashians, she had very like bleached out type of blonde hair, which I think she looks very good either way. Again, I can't believe that she has the ability to pull off such a wide array of hair colors. I think it is a gift, and I love that for her. Next up, we have Kylie. So Kylie and Timothee have been dating for just about 7 months now, which is absurd. Where did time go? You guys, I don't know where time went at all. They've been dating for just about 7 months, and despite all of the rumors that kicked up this week and that were circulating, they have been getting rumors tossed around that they're not together with one another, but luckily that is not the case. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about Kylie and Timothee, so let me know down in the comments below. I personally think that they're a very unique couple. I feel like they probably don't talk a lot for some reason. I feel like they probably just, this is just totally in my head, my own prediction. I just immediately, when you think of the two of them, when I think of these two, this is what I think of. Just feel like they just coexist in the same space together and are just very calm and zen, and like, that's just what I envision. I feel like they maybe do yoga together or something. I feel like they're just very chill. But anyway, they're still dating, which is really great to hear. Now, TMZ has spoken to multiple sources, and a lot of sources are obviously all mutually saying, whoever it is that's stepping up to the plate, they're divulging the fact that they are not broken up, despite the rumors that were circulating this week. They just haven't been seen with each other publicly in quite some time. So TMZ did state, quote, "Our sources say everything is cool between the two. There's still an item, and any reports that say otherwise are false." And one source even reached out and warned fans that they should not believe everything that they read. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited that these two are still together. I think that they're a very unique couple, and I am praying that I get to see an insight as to what their dynamic is on maybe the next season of the Kardashians. That would be really great, and I just want to see it. I want to hear a conversation happen between the two of them because, like I said, I feel like they're very quiet, and I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I think that that's just, it's just what I think of. I don't know. Let me know all of your thoughts about the Kardashians down in the comments below. Especially, I'm so curious to hear what you guys have to say about Kylie and Timothee. I feel like the internet's very perplexed on how to feel with them. I feel like people don't really love it. They don't really despise it though either. I'm here for it. I want a sneak peek. I really just want a sneak peek beyond what we've already gotten. And speaking of couples, let's wrap it up with Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in particular down in the comments. More reports are coming out. It's getting messy, and it just keeps getting messier. And apparently reports are coming out now that are basically saying that they were extremely messy and sloppy with their relationship, that these two were not working very hard at all to keep this relationship tight and under wraps, and in their inner circle, they were just having a field day. It seems like they were all over each other. Now, allegedly, Ethan was supposedly still very much happily married to Lily when these two really started to have their fling. So it's very unclear. It's a very gray area as to whether or not Ethan was still with his wife when Ariana came into the picture. There were also reports coming around that Ariana held Ethan Slater's baby because his wife had visited the set back at, I guess, towards the beginning of the year, so it just keeps getting messier. One source did open up to the Daily Mail, referring to how these guys acted on set, stating, quote, "They were sloppy on set," and another source came forward and said, quote, "They were seen making out at a pub in Hampstead. They were all over each other at Michelle Yeoh's Oscar party in March." I don't know, you guys. I don't want to believe that these two didn't tie up their loose ends with their significant others before jumping in with one another, but unfortunately we don't know, and both of their reps are staying pretty hush-hush about everything. So let me know all of your thoughts about Ethan and Ariana down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know all of your thoughts about everything that we talked about. Comment maybe who is your favorite piece of news today, and maybe who is somebody that you hope will make headlines in a different way. You know, let us know all of your thoughts down in the comments. We really love to see what you guys have to say. We love to interact with you all. Again, I'm Hannah Fletcher. Make sure that you guys go ahead and like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those notifications if you haven't already. We don't want for you guys to miss out on any of our future videos as we continue to upload and keep you posted, especially with all of the things that we were talking about today. Thank you guys, and have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.